Howdy. Alright, that should be pretty balanced now. Sorry about that. I thought I'd switch it up from the more electronic sound. Ooh, my stream playback was on again. Anyway, I I have finally fixed our issues. Everything is well in the world now. Everything is fixed. I haven't had it crash. I played for about 30 minutes. And I didn't get a single crash. Nothing like that. It was very smooth. So let me hop into it. Let me switch over the view. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix everything up. Alright. Game capture. There we go. Let me hop over here. Alright. Alright. Let me boot this up. Ooh, I don't have my earbuds in, so this is going to give some nasty sounds. So I'm going to plug my earbuds in. Oop, drop my keys. Sorry about this. I got them all tangled up. Anyway. Howdy. And I've been spending the last couple days trying to fix this. I've read so many forums. I've made so many posts. And in the end, I just had to do it the old-fashioned way and threw crap to the wall and saw what stuck. So, Oh, oh my, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. I fixed it. I'm so sorry. I haven't even been, I feel so stupid now. I've been sitting here, oh my God. I've been sitting here talking, and there's been no audio. I think there's audio now. Yeah, there's audio now. Oh my Lord. I thought, oh man. I feel like an idiot now. Yeah. Oh man. I've been doing so much. I've been talking, I've been explaining what I worked on and fixing. Oh, well that makes me I was like, man, it's, well that anyway. I removed a couple of mods and I haven't crashed. And I feel so dumb now because I ran down everything that had happened and man, that's what I get, I guess. It's talking about the latency and how I changed that and all this other stuff. No reason for it. If you wouldn't have told me, I would have never known. I would have done this whole probably like hour and a half stream, and there would have been no audio. There we go. Oh, I thought they'd stack. They did not. Yeah, practice. I just talked about how I got it working, and yet we crash again. But we had a good like 30 minutes. Let me write that down. 9:33. So I made a complete list of every mod I've had, and there's one more I need to try. I'm going to try this one and disable it, and we'll see what we get. It's loading back up. So once we change this, it should get fixed. We should be okay. Just got to load in. Yeah, so here's what I'll just show you. I'll just show you what I removed. So here is, I disabled this because it did add AI. I disabled, that was already disabled. Just a few different things. This one, which now I'm looking at it, didn't add tiles. I disabled this. You know, just a few different things and then some fixes. But, where is it? There we are. This does add enemies. So we're going to try it. Okay, if this goes through without crashing, that's a good sign. Crashes. Okay. We got a crash. Let's reload that. And I checked. I tried the 64-bit version, doing it the way I do. That's supposedly supposed to come out for Steam anyway. So because that crashed, I'm ruling that one out. Meaning, because I did read that mods like Thorium and Calamity, bigger mods like that, don't often go well together. But I don't want to get rid of Thorium, and I don't want to get, you know, the big ones are the important ones. And I don't have anything too big that would interact. I guess we'll just enable that again. But I mean, we don't even have enough to really pick apart, you know? Okay, we'll reload it and see if we get a crash. If it crashes, I take it as a sign that it's not its fault. And I have a whole piece of paper I've filled out. I've tried to figure it out, man. It's... Yeah, I mean, okay. Well, it didn't crash, so I'm gonna write that down. And we'll play. Sound effects are a bit off. We're in. Alright. Well, it looks like it's like it's loading a bit better. I don't know if that makes sense. But it does look like it's loading better, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna sell some of this junk out of my inventory. Okay, so it didn't crash too long ago. That's good. Looking at the recipes for this, and I just decided I'm going to wait until I fight him again. We'll just sell that. I mean, we're close enough to sell it. No point in throwing something away. And I finally, yeah, it could be that. I just don't want to, you know, some of them do add a lot of content that is inherently, you know, it'd take away if it were to be removed. So I tried to only remove things that I knew would constitute as little of a change as possible, because I enjoy this series. I enjoy working on it. And I'm thinking, you know, for sustainability's sake, I gotta work on a few different projects, but this is, I feel like this is the series that I can grow the most with, that I've had the most change with, because I feel like, you know, when I first started this series, I didn't know, I'm still not good at editing, but I'm better than I was. Like, I was horrible. And now, at least, and my audio mixing is a bit better. I mean, I got a $20 microphone that you know, I didn't buy it specifically for making videos. But, so far it looks like it's running pretty good. That could have been the case. When the 64-bit version comes out, because I don't think this is going to be my only playthrough, because there were so many other mods I had to discard that I wanted to play through. And I feel like a lot of these are not constantly changing. Like your mod, it seems like it's always getting updated. So there's no reason not to have that in 2 different playthroughs. But stuff like, why did I forget what it was called? Calamity. Stuff like Calamity. You know, it's kind of set in its ways. They don't add too much onto it, it seems. And then stuff like Thorium. It's stuff that one playthrough and you get a vast majority of content, and it'll change each round, but I feel like it's not going to be varied enough to dedicate a series. My dog just pushed open the door to my room, and I was standing there. Now he's leaving. But I mean, you know, this channel's just a passion project, and I feel like as long as it's minorly interesting, I'm gonna keep making stuff. What's that? I don't know. We'll see. I like Terraria, and I think I'm going to continue to make, you know, just overall progressions. Because there's just, not to rehash the same thing. Is that missing a texture? Is that it's a block? Ah, it is missing a texture. Because the mod has been uninstalled. Not good. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I just, you know, I think this is more focused on an introduction to the sorts, and I think through these series, my content has to get better eventually. I'm trying. I think this is the best way for me to work on it, because, you know, right now us talking isn't going to make it into the final video, but oftentimes I'm having a better time streaming it. I mean, if I was just sitting here playing it, talking to myself, that isn't very fun. And what's the point of rewatching it? I feel like live is just better. And I've thought, you know, if I, on my second series of this, if I ever do another one, and I don't just give up halfway through this, which, you know, I've never been that type of person. I might try a different platform. I'm just going with the flow right now. I just want to make sure it isn't boring, and that's the best I can do. Okay, so, going to get coral. Oh, there we go. There's that message. I've been talking about this message. Oh, there it is. Finally. I'm fighting something I've been saying it since like episode like 5 that this dude's been fooling with me. And I was like, oh, the Megalodon never shows up. Well, this is not as... I thought it'd be like a Megalodon, like giant, but I mean, he's just, it's a normal sized shark with more health. I just shot him. He didn't disappear. Oh, why is there a barracuda in the water? Should I fight this? What am I fighting, man? I'm worried. You don't usually see a siren. It's not a good sign. Something tells me that this is a being far greater than I, and that I should be worried about it. I mean, she's not doing anything. I'm just shooting her. I'd probably kill me too. What's that? Man of war. Oh yeah, those things are real. I say it like jellyfish can't be real. Alright, alright. I'm afraid of what's going to happen when we get her down to here. Yeah, kill it and see what happens. Oh, ah! Okay, okay. Oh gosh. Oh no, man, this is like bullet hell. Oh, I'm about to die. Yeah. I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. That seemed like something I could not do any reasonable time soon, but I was glad I experienced it. Let's see what mod that was from. That feels like a... I'll just... Siren. Is it the... Should I be looking for Megalodon or Siren? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, post Plantera. Yeah, I don't. That definitely did not seem like something a pre-hard mode me or me in general could have dealt with. Is that from your mod? Under Leviathan. Alright, I'll look. Whose mod's that from? I like it. I mean, whoever made it, it's like Sirens from the Fire and Ice mod in Minecraft. Freaky. Leviathan. Oh yeah, that looks like a Calamity. Yeah, that looks like her. Well, now I know what the Megalodon's from. I think. It was kind of a letdown, that Megalodon fight was, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when you say a Megalodon is coming, you're thinking something pretty... Man. Come on, man. It's gotta crash again. At 9:46. Alright, when we get it back in, what we're gonna do... We're gonna delete another mod. I feel like I'm chopping somebody's fingernail, like a fingers off. Interrogation technique. One more you. It's probably because I made fun of the Megalodon. Newer, yeah. Upload my... I don't want to take away any more mods. I only got like 7. It's called Modded Chaos, not Modded Neutrality. Which, I mean, to be fair, if it was just Calamity, I'd still be having a bad time. I mean, bad time in the sense that, you know, I don't... Yeah, like there's no mods anymore. I feel like I could just play Terraria on Tmod Loader and it'd still crash. So, Calamity, Dynascape, I don't... Soul modifications. I don't know. I just don't know. Mods. It wouldn't be this. This looked really cool. Yeah, see, this is like something I could do in a second, along with the other one. So let's see what I even have left. So here's what's enabled. We'll just disable that. Just for the heck of it. I mean, we just disabled like 3 mods. I mean, if it crashes after this, what more could be done? I don't know. And it's always funny that during that fight, no crash, no problem. After the fight, it crashes. Well, we made it in the game, and that's one thing. Oh, good. We didn't lose too much progress. That's what matters to me, is when I got up this morning to do all this, and I log in, and I'd lost like 3 hours of grinding, because I had the MP5 ready to be made, and I was waiting till stream, and there was chest like right over here, and it was just deleted. Yeah. Which most of those mods looked like they were hard mode, so we wouldn't have to worry about them for a while. I'm fine with, you know, as we go, pre-hard mode mods, we could disable to make room for better items. I mean, that would make sense. Acid dye. I'm gonna put that on the snake and see what it looks like. Ugh, okay, that's too much. Anything that's distracting just takes away, you know. I feel like a dye should add, not take away from the experience. So let's see what we have to fight. Oh yeah, I was going to the ocean because I wanted to fight a thorium boss. Some kind of just chill dude. Acid and Snake sounds like a really killer album. It actually kind of reminds me of the Acid Test, a very niche music reference of Grateful Dead, Jerry Garcia. That's what it reminds me of. It sounds like something they'd play while they were all taking acid. Like, this song's called Acid and Snakes. Oh, that's a real I almost said that's a real cactus. It's the cliche cactus. I've never seen a cactus in my life that looks like that. They're always just kind of lumpy and gross looking. Boom. I don't know what that well is from, but it's cool. If only I had pylons. I feel like right now, if I really wanted to, I could go fight Queen Bee, and I wouldn't even have to change armor. I'd just get a Hellstone, and I'd just go straight into hard mode with some bee nades. But I feel like I don't want to jump into hard mode unless I'll lose all this pre-hard mode content. I feel like that's not fair to the mods I have installed. I want to fight at least like 70% of the bosses I can actually spawn without having to do some weird voodoo. And by voodoo I mean wait on natural gen, you know? If it has a spawn item, I'm gonna make it. What biome has the best music in Terraria? I've always liked the jungle track. Or the track. You know, everyone's got tier lists. Is there somebody who's rated all the tracks in Terraria? If not, that's something I personally could contribute to society. For once. I mean, Crimson OST, not really music. Just kind of scraping. Am I thinking the Corruption OST might be the Cavern? I don't know, it's the one that goes boop, 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 something like that. I don't know. Yeah, the Sandstorm track, doesn't that play during like the wind event? I like that one. Good choice. know, I'm always trying to work on new things. I don't. I just hit some button on my keyboard and type that out. I don't know what happened. We're gonna go down in this cavern and just try to get some more scales. And right as we're about to drown, I'm gonna teleport back. Oh, I grabbed the giant pearl. Luckily we kept it. Alright, now we have enough to make... Oh, we gotta go... Okay, we only got one. We gotta go up to this dude. Sergeant Johnson. We gotta grab... Bada bing, bada boom. Go down here. Ocean Man. Take me by the hand. Okay, now I gotta check again. Four ocean bars, a starfish, and a seashell. Huh. We're lacking. I need a fishing pole. I don't need one, but I'd like one. Yeah, but So I was playing some Doom 2. I felt like playing some Doom 2, and I was like, well, I haven't really explored the mods, and I found a mod called Shrine. And I played the first level, and I was like, well, that was fun. I was thinking, you know, I'm so bad and so horrendously bad at these games that I think somehow that me putting myself on the spot and streaming that would make me slightly try harder. I don't know. I just want to play some Doom 2 mods in stream. So I was gonna try that. You know, see how it went. Don't know, I just thought I'd talk about that. But now that I'm thinking about it, Terraria track tier list, I'm gonna work on that. Because I've heard the whole entire OST, including the new 1.4 tracks for all the bosses and for a windy day, all that. I've heard it all. And we'll see how it goes. I keep lagging. I'm sorry for that. Marine block. I listened to it. I think a guy uploaded it all on YouTube. And I enjoyed it. Oh, we need these things. Where you at? Where'd that woman go? There she is. Uh-oh. Yeah, stay over... Okay. So I've removed almost all the mods. Which means I'm going to revive some of these. And I'm really thinking about disabling like Dynascape or Thorium. I like the content you provide, but I'm getting tired of crashing. We'll see. I'm gonna when we load this back up, let's make an executive decision on which mod we will let go. Trying to load up Steam, it won't load. Steam. There we go. End. Bada bing. Bang bong. Oop, don't click Grand Theft Auto 5. T-Mod Loader. Alright. We've crashed again. This time at 10:01. Right now I'm thinking we have about one episode worth of content, and that's mostly from the times I've accidentally triggered something or got killed by something, which admittedly makes for something engaging to watch, so that's good. At least this stream had a purpose. I feel like if I just did a one, like a, too bad I'm not new to, well, I'm glad I'm not new to Terraria, but then I could just play the base game and it wouldn't crash, and I'd get this, you know, a similar experience, except this does add a lot of different things that you wouldn't find in Terraria, so I don't know, maybe it's worth the headaches. Alright. Obviously, we're not getting rid of your mod, man. That would make no sense for me to delete. So, Dynascape. Good mod. Anytime something happens with this mod, and it's recorded, it tends to get viewed more, because it's like nobody's covering this mod. So, there is a pro for Dynascape. It is kind of niche. Absolution. I don't think it's your mod. It seems like you care too much. You know, too much for you to... I mean, it's everyone makes mistakes. Okay, so this mod... Does it contain? It contains cross... Okay, here we go. This contains cross content with Calamity, Thorium, in the Spirit mod. I don't have the Spirit mod. I'm gonna try to disable this one. Because this seems like a lot could go wrong with Absolution. Let's see. No crash right now. Let's see. Okay, we didn't crash. So should we enable the other mods we have disabled right now, or should we just test it and see? Let's just go into it. Let's see if it crashes. By the end of this, I'm only gonna have like the base game left. I'm gonna remove content from the base game. Okay, so far we haven't lost a single thing. Cult of Cthulhu added an... I didn't know that. Oh! That sounds like a cool boss. Let's fight that man. I didn't know what these things were used for. What's that? And now I know. And I really like the idea that they added Cthulhu. Yeah. I feel like this game, you know when you spin around in a rolly chair really fast, and it's fun, until the chair falls over, you crack your head. That's how this feels. It's like I'm having a good time, and it's worth playing, but it is hurting my head a bit. I mean, we'll have to see how it goes, but, you know, I don't want to disable any of the core mods. Like, I haven't seen any videos on Call of Cthulhu. I want to get to fight Cthulhu. I mean, anything that adds eldritch horror content, I like you. I mean, this seems like it's going on alright, you know? We'll see. If it crashes, we'll enable it again, but it did have tie-ins with current mods, and it had tie-ins to mods I don't have. So that could be part of the problem. If it was unfinished and unloaded content that was like an NPC that was meant to be tied into the Spirit mod, but because we lack that content, for some reason it was yeah, Cosmic Horror is fun. Anything inspired by H.P. Lovecraft is usually good, unless it's by like the last few things he wrote down. Yeah, man, he really took a turn for the worse there. I think it's weird that you know, H.P. Lovecraft's getting. I feel like he's gotten more notoriety in the past few years, and then like, and that's great. But it was like, it's weird almost that he's getting the notoriety so far. I don't know. Maybe he was just ahead of his time. Is this a sky jungle? Oh, that's cool. I like that concept. When we end this playthrough, I'm looking on T-Edit. I'm going to look on T-Edit and see what we missed. Oh, well, we got to go in there. We got to get a life crystal. Platinum brick. Well, this is pretty great. Oh, there's another one next door. And then there's another one next door. Oh, is this a... Are we gonna fight Queen Bee in space? That would be so cool. We're gonna fight Queen Bee in space. What's that? We're gonna fight Queen Bee in space, man. This is where all films go to die. In space. You know, oh no. Did falling lava do that? I mean, falling honey? I like it, honey. Ah, okay, I'll do that instead. Is it me, or is Queen Bee like an easy boss? Like subjectively easy? Like I never have trouble with her. I mean, I'm having trouble with her right now because I'm fighting her in space, but like normally when you get to her, it's like easy. This is, let's see, Leprechaun did it, Friday the 13th did it, and now we're doing it. We're just the next series to go in space. Gotta say, I'm glad I didn't have to dig through the ground. If only the Lizard temple was in space too. Because, man, have I lost so many hours of my life looking for that. Just to fight Gollum, the easiest boss. Yeah. I haven't, like when I did my playthrough, like my most recent one, it was before 1.14. And I know on expert mode she's not very fun. I feel like this is something that, if you would have told me that I'd find a giant floating honeycomb in space, and I'd be fighting Queen Bee on a stream. I mean, I probably would have believed you. I mean, it's not really that. Did you know I learned recently, and I'm going to share this with you, that I always thought that bees committed suicide whenever they stung just about anybody, like any species. No, only humans, and it's because of the different types of the skin cells, and the way we have. Which you think I know that as like a guy who's going in the med field. You think I knew that about skin, but I didn't know that was. Oh, that's a cool addition. But I didn't know that was the reason. I love the beekeeper. I didn't know that was the reason that they died, was because of the way our skin is layered. And I thought that's so cool. It's kind of funny. Planetoid. What's it got in it? Another life crystal. Fantastic. This takes away all the annoying bits about, having to grind and look for them and dig. And now, all I gotta do is fly. Oh, there we go, another one. Only had a rotted Discord right now. We're about to get max health very soon. This is wonderful. I will not let you take this away from me. There you go. Okay, we actually exited and saved. I think I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. I hope it saves. I really do. You're on those last frames. Okay. Control Alt Delete. Task Manager. Steam. End. I had hope. I had hope. Okay. Absolution. You get a maybe. What do we remove next? Calamity. Remove Calamity. The whole entire reason I'm doing this playthrough. Let's just remove it. Which I think is definitely probably let's be honest, it's probably the reason. It's just interacting with those other mods. And now it's getting so short to load. I'm just going to say it was a fluke that it crashed. I'm just going to say it was timing. Because I think it saved and exited. Like right at the right time. Like we didn't lose anything, did we? No. I'm fine with that. Yeah. Well, we're going to keep going. We're going to go back to the ocean. And we're going to get some more coral. We're going to get some more of these things. And some more of these things. Why do I only have one bullet? What happened to my bullets? Well, I'm not overly upset. It could have just been a fluke. I mean, it's gonna crash regardless. I mean, let's just be honest. No matter what I do, it's gonna crash. It's crashing less. It's crashing way less. Man, we haven't had to fight the Goblin Army 4 times in a row. I had a list of all the mods I had, and like half of them are crossed out now. And that makes me really sad. But like I said, anything that I have to remove in this playthrough, I will probably, like, because of course I'm not going to just do one Terraria mod playthrough. Like, what do you think I am? Some guy who doesn't enjoy stuff like this? Or like this? No. Yeah, I definitely did, because I just hold down the trigger and then just go like that. Also, I wish I could have a better upgrade of this gun. On it. Like I looked on AFK's, AFK stuff. I'm trying to find a better gun like that I can make in pre-hard mode. Nothing. And, I wanted to try to play more ranged than melee. And so far, I don't know. That looks much better. Just trying to get another hook so I can make that MP5, yeah. Definitely one thing I'm trying to do is I talked about making the 7 Days to Die series. Anyway, trying to figure out what I want to do with that, because I can't just play the game normally. Because who wants to watch... You see, I can't justify... You see, I play games in my spare time. But if I'm going to put it on my channel, I got to justify, putting it on there. I got to say, at the end of the day, I kind of understand why people would watch this, but me just playing normally, like, what's the fun in that? So I'm thinking, making the game harder or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to mod the game because all mods for it are not very good. And because it just, it's not as fun when you mod games like that. So I'm trying to think of a different series. I'd like to play a bunch of old shooters, like Blood and Doom, stuff like that. Not exclusively with very edgy names like those two, but just things of that scale from that decade. Because, well, that time period, not longer than a decade. Oh yeah, oh no. I don't know what I was trying to do. I don't know what I thought I'd try to do. Oh, you know what? I have it in here somewhere. Where you at? I have something in here somewhere. Something useful to me. It's like a shrine thing that lets me respawn. Oh, some more of these. Well, why did we even head down there? We have almost enough stuff. Isn't that funny how that turns out? Weird. Okay, I guess we'll just finish up on crafting these. Oh. 4, 5. Okay. Oop. So, I mean, if you have any other ideas for, you know, what I should play while I'm doing this series or just anything like that, I don't know. Just let me know, because I'm just trying to come up with ideas that be actual. What's this? I'm just trying to find things that would be actually interesting and contribute something, you know? Starfish, seashell. Don't have either of those. I have these. Witch doctor. Okay. What? Okay. Oh wow, that's like way better. Yeah, Kerbal Space Program. I remember playing on the XP. I don't currently own it, you know. Just something like that. And that's a good suggestion. Which one of these should we buy? I want to look at one of them. Let's try this one. Is that Mudkip? Dude, okay, what's this, man? That is not how it's supposed to look, I don't think. If it is, kill it with fire. Yeah, I don't like that one. You can have that one back. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, that doesn't look very good. Okay, that, no offense, but that don't look too good. That don't look too good. That don't look too good. Let's see what this one looks like. Mmm. Mmm. Oh no! Oh, is that supposed to be Eevee? Oh no! No! I'm sorry. Oh man. Cause I really like this guy. Don't look too bad. It looks pretty good. But the rest of them, man, what happened? Come on. Equipable. Connor. Let's see what it is. Why would I want this? I mean, it's okay. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh. How much money did we waste on that? Oh. Well, we're gonna go put that in our bank. Bang. And, you know, sadly, I just like that better. Do you think we should go back and trade for one of those other creatures that we bought? Maybe the baguette? Maybe... Oh man, ugh. Making sprites is hard. But why not just use a PNG from the game? Like if it's gonna look like that, if it turns out like that, dude, I have respect for you. You made this. I mean, the sprite's alright. It looks okay. You could, I mean, did you make that? What's that noise? Oh, what's that noise? So foreboding. Oh my god. Oh, Queen Ant Dynascape. That was... Dude. What is that? Where's it at? I want to fight it. Where you at? What if I go back here? She is after me. Oh my god! Oh! Oh, that's horrible. Dynascape, why? We've had 2 things of nightmare fuel in one night, man. I don't even... This is gonna make for a good episode. What should we title it? The nightmare fuel that befell us? Oh my god. I don't want that music box. That scared me. Look at these things. They're just blowing shit up. Go away. What's that? Oh, jeez. This is gonna make for one hell of an episode, my man. I sound like the Count from Sesame Street. I'm sorry about that laugh. Anyway. Yeah, that music was accurate. I was thinking, well, what could I fight? What could that be? Dude, this is gonna, that would make, I'm not even gonna have a, like, custom thumbnail. That is gonna be the thumbnail. Oh my god, no wonder you look for Dynascape and you can't find anything about it. That's Dynascape. Oh my god. Let's listen to that banger again. Boogie down to this. It's like some out of a Halloween movie. You know, like the Michael Myers series, but... I'm kind of scared of that. This is gonna make a good episode. I'm excited to work on this editing. I don't even have to... I just have to censor some stuff I said. Why didn't this part come on when we were fighting him? I like that. Like, this sounds pretty groovy. Not groovy like I'm out of a movie from the 60s, but like, you know, it's good. I was about to say this weapon doesn't seem very good, but it seems very good. The Jungle Scepter. Well, I like that. Oh, don't show that to me again. Oh, why didn't we get the gun? I like how Cult of Cthulhu and all these other mods. Wow, I like this part. Man, that's good. I don't know if that music was made specifically for this mod, but it's good. Like it felt like how I was fighting. Alright, well, that's enough of that. Okay, you know, normally when I fight a boss in Terraria, I'm like, well, I'm going to fight that one again. I don't want to see that again. If I have to fight that again, I'm afraid. Do not spawn that again. That was not, because I was expecting an ant. I wasn't expecting that. And now I'm walking through here, I feel like I got PTSD. I'm like, ugh. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to save and exit. Fight it with my eyes closed. Let's hope it saved and exited. You know, I wouldn't mind it if the music was like it was near the end and not near the beginning, you know? Are you going to get a... Yeah, I used the knives on that fight. But to be honest, I didn't really want to look at it anymore. I felt like it would be doing a disservice if it was kept alive longer than it should have. Well, what has this episode been? I get murdered by random things. I get scared to death by whatever that thing was. And we learned that maybe don't add something into the game if the sprite isn't quite what you were wanting it to be. I mean, Mudkip was good. The rest of those look like some out of like a creepy pasta. So, I mean, take that as you will. Maybe that's what they were going for. I'm still in like shock that I fought that thing. I didn't know anything like that existed. Now I'm afraid of Dynascape. But I get to put Dynascape in the title. There we go. We have a benefit to that. That makes it worth it. Dynascape in the title. Okay, oh no. Oh. So I accidentally clicked the button on my PSP. Yeah, I still have a PSP. And I'm trying to get it back to the shape it was. And I clicked one of the top buttons and I thought it was the bottom button. And I was like, uh-oh. My thing won't click that anymore. Anyway, side tangent. This seems like an actual decent weapon. Yeah. Well, we fought that thing. So, let's go get some seashells. And let's fight the other thing. Probably going to end this stream in 25 minutes. So if we get it or not, we'll do it next time, my man. I've had a good time hanging out with you, dude. Even though I was talking to myself for the first 20 minutes because my microphone was turned off. You're fucking... Oh my god. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Go away! Why are you here? Go away! No! No! Am I gonna have to see that every time? Okay. If I have to see that if I see that thing one more time, Dynaescape is the next one on the chopping block. If I have to look at that one more time. Why would I want this? You know, after looking at it the second time, it wasn't near as bad as the first. Because, you know, the first time I wasn't expecting it. The second time, it's not that bad. I mean, it really is. These must be important or something. They keep showing up. That's all? I thought I was about to hear the ant music again. You know, I can critique it all I want. It was a pretty good put together boss. I mean, really. Oh, good, screws. Yeah, it was darker. It was backed into a corner. I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, not good. It was like, I don't know if you ever played Gears of War, but like your first time fighting those spider things in the second or third game, and they're like scuttling around in the dark. And the game doesn't give you any hints. They just suddenly show up. They're like, oh yeah, we gotta take care of these things. And then later when you fight them, it's like, oh, I was afraid of these things, but when they're in the dark, it's no fun. Same with Metro Exodus. Okay, so I was on the phone with my girlfriend. I just started talking and monologuing about, okay, so I don't know what your opinion on, I don't know if you ever played the Fallout series, but Bethesda, I'm just going to bring this up to you if you didn't know. Bethesda is going to make a Fallout TV series. Bethesda. And I just started telling her about why I think that's going to suck. And here's my explanation. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry. But, they were the ones who made the worst stories out of the entire game. Like nobody likes any of their stories they added to the Fallout game. They took out parts of the game, you know, that made it what it was. And I feel like making that into a TV show, if they're the ones writing it, and it's not like, you know, anybody else, like Obsidian. Yeah. And it's like, and I'm thinking, you know, as a Fallout fan, and I'm not a Witcher fan, but I saw what happened to people who liked The Witcher. Because they're like, oh yeah, I enjoy the Witcher games. Now, it's like every, like you have just random people who've never played the games in their lives, pretending like they know what The Witcher is. They're like, yeah, I actually watched the TV show. You know, they're like, as if it's just as the same. And man, and now I'm like, well, so if somebody talks about The Witcher, you're going to have people going, oh, I know about The Witcher. I watched the TV show. And you're like, it's not a TV show. It was a book, too. And as somebody who's played the first and the second and the third and all of the games, even the tactics. Oh, good. I thought that was another Megalodon. But Bethesda is not the one to make it. But like Obsidian Software made, oh, such a good story, and I can fondly remember it. What's that music for? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's so good, and I can fondly remember the story. I tell you everything about it, and I played a game with her where I told her a synopsis of all the Fallout games. I told her, I said, tell me which ones you think are Bethesda's. I tell her, and she goes, Oh, it's you. Bye. And I tell her, and she goes, oh, it must be the bad one then. You're the bad one. I mean, it's like, you learn to forgive those, or you learn to take revenge out upon those. You know, it's a game about learning to either accept your differences or to fall to the wayside, and, you know, to let people lord over you. Just different, really complex things. And then, you know, all that choice that is in the games, you can't put that in a TV show. And all these complex messages and all these themes. Oh no. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if so. Oh God, so now I'm gonna get a call from my mom. She'd be going, I watched that Fallout TV series. I finally see what you were playing. I finally understand. I mean, what story is it even gonna be? How can you condense it into a story without? It's bad. And they made Fallout 76. Oh no, it's not gonna be good. No, it can only be bad. Yeah, I did Magic Mirror that time. Oh, castanets. Ever tried to use castanets? Oh my God, this is what I'm gonna wear. Oh, that's so awesome. If you can't tell, I really like old diving suits. I think they're so cool. 4 starfish. This demon altar. Okay. Anyway, that'd be like if you remember how they try to make a Terraria the animated series, or I can't remember if that was just like a YouTube thing, but I remember seeing like toys around it. I can't remember that ever being good. I mean, if it was good, I'm good, but you know, and like they want to make a Minecraft movie, just please don't do that. It's just kind of you don't add, you take away. Like, and then I was talking about Metro, like Metro 2033 and all that. The games, I thought we were about to change into the ants music. You know, the games and the books, I've read both. They're good because the author worked on both of them, and the people who made the games are fans of the books. And the guy who wrote the books was fans of the games. You know, it was mutually a good environment. Yeah. The only thing that good came out of it was, I don't know if they came from it themselves, but I have Aya Cthulhu and the Skeletron, like, little plastic dudes that came with the extra items. And they're sitting on my CD case, like, right behind my laptop. If those came from that, then it's worth being there. But I remember seeing, like, they had noses, like, weird... Like, this isn't normal, but, like, their noses were, like... They all looked like Minecraft villagers. If I'm remembering, is that what the Terraria animated series was? Because they got toys for it. For some reason, they got toys, so they must have been at least, like, noticed and endorsed. And I think I saw Knight's Edge in a store one time, and it was like $30. Like, if it was like, you know, $10, something like that, maybe I'd purchase that. Oh, how do we make that? Cha-cha, bucket, workbench. Okay, we don't need to worry about that yet. We'll just do that later. Bruh. I just don't get it. It's like, didn't they do like, I think Minecraft was trying to do something like that. I feel like I remember that. Oh yeah, that weird Telltale game they had. And they had like a product lineup with that. And that, ugh. Is that what Minecraft is? Because it's on Netflix now. Did you know that? They put that whole entire series on Netflix. Have you ever seen the movie Avatar by James Cameron? I'm gonna take a drink real quick. Yeah. Well, when I think about Avatar, it reminds me of how I feel about that Terraria thing. Like that, I get the same feeling because I saw. Because like, I feel like even if you watch the entire Terraria series, like there's a thing going around with Avatar. You know, it's one of the highest-grossing films, and barely anyone can remember a name of any of the characters. And I feel like anyone who watched that Terraria series, you can't name a character. Like, I mean, I don't know. Wasn't there like a goblin tinkerer, but he was like some weird, like, he was like in a weird love triangle? I don't know. I watched one episode, and the voice acting, weren't they all like, they were like, oh my god, guys, it's the Eye of Cthulhu! And then like the other characters would be like, that's not the Eye of Cthulhu, that's a pebble, or some shit like that, you know? Oh, what do you mean the better Avatar? You mean Avatar The Last Airbender, the movie? Yeah, I really like that one. Yeah. It's so good. It's like my favorite movie. Oh, we gotta wait till daytime now. Yeah, Avatar the live action movie. Let's talk about that one. How do you feel about that one? Oh, UFO. Get them. Yeah. I don't know if there was a movie. I think they were making a TV show based off the movie, weren't they? Some kind of like animated spin-off. I don't know. Some probably not very important. Isn't like the main character like Jade, Jade Smith? Haha, worst NPC. Nothing like cooking some sea critters just with a fire staff over and over. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, Mudman? Okay, let's talk about the spin-off, Legend of Korra. Now, what'd you think of this spin-off? Because I've heard a lot of varying, opinions. I guess we'll try that out. Wait. I thought he was alright. I mean, obviously it was going to be as good as the original. It's like Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad. No matter what they did, it wouldn't be as good as Breaking Bad, you know? I mean, especially not making a movie that completely ruins the original ending and, you know. Yeah, I mean, they act like it's, like, I don't know. It's just because people were expecting the original Avatar and, you know, the writing from that, and obviously we're going to get that. I still don't know why they had to make an animated series based off the movie, though. I mean, that movie was perfect. I mean, I don't know. You know, people talk about there being some sort of, you know, that saying that the animated was better than the movie. No, that movie was so good. I liked, uh, I liked how it ignored the source material, and I like how it made mainstream audiences think it was, you know, the TV show was anything like that, and that the characters were so, you know, one-dimensional. I think it was just, I think it was a wonderful little, you know, I think it was just, it was great. It was perfect. That's enough with that statement. It's only so many jokes I can make about it before it just starts to. I feel like there's people that actually believe that. Can you believe that? Yeah, really. Okay, so in all reality, what is probably the what's the worst movie you've ever seen? Drops. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, those are just worst in TV history. I mean, there's always. What's this? It's a hammer. Oh, come on. The Star Wars prequels were so good. You know, you had classic characters like Jar Jar Binks. Who thought that was a good idea? Who thought Jar Jar was okay? I don't understand it. What's that music from? Is it from the siren again? Oh, she quit spawning. Do you think we could take her with the vampire knives? I doubt it. I really doubt it. I'm just waiting until daytime. I just feel like people tend to like over-exaggerate when something is kind of bad compared to like when it's really bad. Still waiting on all that. Let's see what this stuff can do. Nothing. It can do nothing. It sucks. Bruh, get in there. I like that. Now that's what I like to see. When will it be daytime? Did you have one type of like movie or TV show or game that everyone else likes, but you yourself just you can't you don't like? Like, do you have anything like that? Because I do. This ain't too bad. First-person shooters? Huh. Is that just like an overall, like, any type of shooter? Or is it only like the newer ones? Shit, how do I get away from that? Bro, quit. Stop. Just in general? Yeah, I get that. I mean, I don't like JRPGs. Well, at least the ones I played. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I need some help there. Don't I have some lemons in here or something? Did he not drop any ocean bar? What's that? Oh, yeah, we found a cosmetic set. Okay. Just a second. Wow, this dude's cool. Let's see if it will work right now or if I have to equip it. Can I have that? Let's see, will it refill? It does. One time. Well, this will be helpful. Well, this man is a friend in my book. And he sells a fishing pole. Okay, that sounds like a cool pet. Okay. Okay, we might have a new contender for Is it just the 2 pieces? Aw. Well, of course I'm gonna have a giant crab claw. Oh my gosh, it's a giant crab? Bro. This is awesome. If only you sold the diver's helmet. Maybe I have to make that. And then just dye it. I don't know. We'll see. That's pretty cool. Wow, that's pretty good. But I don't like yo-yos. Alright, I'll try to spy it. I want to see what it looks like. I mean, we can make a helmet. I mean, that really fits with the snake, actually. Alright. Well, we got a cosmetic set for a while. We'll go into the void just temporarily and teleport out when we're about to die. Like I said, this reminds me of Echo the Dolphin. I don't know if that reference is lost on you guys. Oh shoot, just pearls, that's all these are? Five. Aw. What's this? Oh. I just gotta make that then. Well, I'd say overall we've had a pretty good stream. We'll be ending it soon. I think right after I put this up. I want to save and exit first, see if it goes through. Please don't crash. I'm begging you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, well, I had a good time. I hope you did too, man. Have a good rest of your night. I hope you have a good week, man. I guess we'll do another one Tuesday. I might switch to Thursdays. Tuesday or Thursday. And then have one Saturday, random one, maybe one, you know. I think we're starting to get it down. I think we might look at starting to add mods back, but we'll have to see. But thank you for coming along, man. I'll see you later. Thank you.